Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and to say the least, it was another interesting weekend on the campaign trail for former Vice President and 2020 Democrat presidential hopeful Joe Biden. This time it wasn't all about Joe Biden being really creepy with women of all ages. It wasn't about Joe Biden talking about being creepy with little boys back at a pool in Delaware however many years ago. It wasn't even Joe Biden going around and forgetting what state he's in or what century he was vice president. None of that. We got something new this past weekend. Joe Biden pulled one of the quickest flip-flops that the United States of America has ever seen. Just a couple of days ago, I believe it was Friday, Biden stated that he would not comply with any potential subpoena that would seek his presence for a Senate impeachment trial on the meritless impeachment charges that Democrats have brought against President Trump. Biden said he would not comply with any subpoena request. Took about 24 hours for Biden to change his tune, saying that, I'm a law-abiding guy, so I'll do whatever I'm supposed to do, not like I'm going to go breaking the rules or anything. But during that time, before Biden had stated that he would comply with any subpoena, back when Biden was still saying a couple days ago that he would not comply with any potential subpoena, where were all the folks in cable news, the CNN, the MSNBCs, and all the newspapers out there, the fake news media in general? Where were all those people talking about how awful it is that you have Joe Biden saying that he would not comply with the subpoena? Keep in mind, these people in the fake news media, they have rushed to talk about how terrible it is that Donald Trump and his administration, that they haven't complied with all the subpoenas that were issued by House Democrats. Look, when it came to Trump and his administration, they had good reason not to comply with some of those subpoenas. It's a little something called executive privilege that says that the Trump administration did not need to comply. Joe Biden does not have that. Joe Biden is not the duly elected president of the United States. Joe Biden does not have any executive privilege he can go exercising. So if Joe Biden goes blowing off subpoenas, then yeah, he's actually doing something wrong. He's actually not on the up and up with the law. If these people in the fake news media were willing to get upset with Trump for doing something he had every right to do, I mean, shouldn't they be upset with Joe Biden for doing that very same thing when he doesn't have every right to do it? Of course, that would require some sort of objectivity and fairness from the folks in the fake news media, and I think all of us have long known that those things are things of the past when it comes to the fake news media. So, of course, it's just more double standards. Oh, yeah, Joe Biden can do whatever he wants, but Donald Trump, we hate him. Evil orange guy in the White House. I mean, it's just so laughable. Oh, the double standards that these people in the fake news media employ. But Joe Biden tried saying, though, even after saying that he would comply with any Senate subpoena, he tried saying that, well, even though I would comply, this shouldn't be about me. Biden was quoted as saying, this impeachment is about Donald Trump's conduct, not mine. The whole reason, Joe, that we're having this whole impeachment charade, this whole meritless impeachment of President Trump, is because your fellow Democrat elites are clearly trying to distract from the real proven corruption and criminality that has taken place in our government in recent years. A lot of that came from your Obama administration that you were the vice president in, and some of it was on your part. Because, of course, Joe Biden, you have since leaving 1600 Pennsylvania publicly admitted and bragged about engaging in a self-serving quid pro quo with the Ukrainians using U.S. tax dollars to shield and enrich your corrupt family. So, we got Donald Trump where there's absolutely no evidence that he has done anything wrong, no impeachable offenses, no crimes, none of it. And on the other hand, we have you, who has publicly, again, admitted to and bragged about engaging in corrupt acts when you were vice president of the United States. So if there's anyone that should be talked about here, it is you, Joe Biden. It is not your innocent nemesis, Donald Trump. So, hey, like I've said all along, when it comes to a Senate trial, hey, you know what? Go for it. If Democrats want to open this can of worms, let's have this conversation about corrupt and criminal behavior pertaining to the Ukrainians. But again, no evidence President Trump did anything wrong. He's been probed. No evidence he did anything wrong. But we do have evidence of corrupt and criminal behavior relating to Ukraine on the part of Joe Biden, on the part of Hunter Biden, on the part of Hillary Clinton, on the part of Barack Obama, on the part of Alexandra Chalupa, the DNC. The list goes on and on. Call each and every one of them and make them testify under oath. And if they want to lie under oath, punish them to the fullest extent of the law for lying to congressional investigators. That's all the time we have for today. More of the John Muir Show tomorrow and each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.